My sister, we live as a family, you know what I mean? In Kibera, we love one another. And Kibera is the largest slum in Africa. So when I'm cooking in my house, and if my neighbor doesn't have food, we can share, you know what I mean? That's how we live in Kibera. My name's Daniel Owino Okoth, but people in Kibera community, they call me Footworks Daniel. I was born in Kibera. I was not born in the hospital. I was born in just household. These households in Kibera, whereby there are some mothers who help some mothers to deliver babies, because you know hospitals are far from the community. Awo niko na best yangu hapo nashika.
Footworks msanii.
Niko na best yangu hapo. I live with my wife, Mary Kerubo, and my son named Julian Austin, and this is my family, my sister here, Arena Brown. So we live as a family. You know, when you build a mansion, and then you know a mansion has like first bedroom, second bedroom, third bedroom, you know what I mean? A guest house. So in Kibera, this is like a floor, you know what I mean? A floor of houses, whereby when I'm cooking, my neighbor can hear or can feel the smell of something that I'm cooking. So when I don't have salt, I can go to my neighbor, the next door, and ask him, "Sir, can you please help me with salt so that I can put into my stew?" You know what I mean? Like people, they follow that rule, like love your neighbor as you love yourself. You know what I mean? We love one another. When you walk in the street, like people are like, they want to know how you are, man. Like, are you good foods? Are you fine? Like when you're walking, people are like, aniaje po, aniaje po, aniaje po, aniaje po. You know, people are just like greeting, aniaje. Yeah. So that's how we live, man. I have a lot of friends, a lot of friends, because I was being born here. We are raised together, playing together since the childhood till now, you know what I mean? So that is like a family, my external family. Yeah. And not all houses have water. That's why we come here to fetch water. 20 liters can, they sell it with water, like 5 shillings. This pipe that you see is passing up here. This is a project known as Shofco, which is supplying water around Kibera slum. You know, this is water passing around, and they will sell it in cheaper price. They have not started selling it yet, but they are saying that they will sell it for 2 shillings per 20 liters can. Police are not patrolling in the slum, so robbery has a higher percentage in the slum. So at night, people like 9 p.m. at night, people should be in their household, because it's risky. those robbers, they can take your smartphone, take your money. And you know, even here in Kenya, people are being paid per day. If someone takes your money, man, your family will sleep without no food, you know. If you hear someone knocking your door, gong gong gong, man, you need to open up, because you don't know, because it's risky, man. Here in Kibera at night is risky. My neighborhood brothers come here, some of them sleep on the bed, sleep on the floor, sleep on the couch, you know. You just share for the night to pass. This household where you see me in now, this was someone's plot, whereby it got burnt in 2015 January, and then the owner didn't appear or didn't show up. So I was like sleeping outside for 6 days. So I decided, like, collecting money from friends and family and my neighbors, like collecting and funds, so that I can build this structure again. And I collected like 20,000 Kenyan shilling, whereby I bought some sticks and some like woods and iron sheets to build this structure. This is my own structure, my own house where I live now, where I sleep, where I spend my night. This is my house. I live here with my family, my sisters, and we share our meal together in this house. It's built by mud and sticks and nail. You know what I mean? That is a Kiberan culture or Kibera design. Mud, chocolate city, which is mud, stick, and iron sheets and nails. Kibera has grown in terms of population. That's why people decided to grab this land. You see, like, this river is the border of Kibera and a place known as Langata. You see, so people decided to jump over Langata, and they decided to grab this land without government's permission. And now they're like living here, because inside Kibera here there's no spaces. People in Kibera, you know, a family need to share, man. They need to share a household, so they overcrowd, man. And then that is due to lack of family planning. You know what I mean? No family planning. People are just giving birth. So in one household, you see people like overcrowding, man. You know what I mean? And when you go to one household here in Kibera, like this, my house, at night here we sleep here like 6 people. You know what I mean? Me with my family at the bed, my sister and my brothers here at the floor, some of them at the couch. You know what I mean? That is overcrowding. So that is one of the most problem in Kibera. And the owner of this plot doesn't live here. He lives out of Kibera, in somewhere known as Kikuyuni. And that guy is so rich. So rich people come into Kibera to invest. And this one is empty. One room like this, you pay 2,500. By the end of the month, this guy is so rich. Rich people are our neighbors here in Kibera, whereby they live there at that side where is Langata. So they come here sometimes to buy food, because food here in Kibera is cheap. You know, they live there, but they are underrating us. They think that like we are dirty and stuff. But sometimes when the economy has risen, they come here and like do shopping here in Kibera, whereby they buy stuffs here in cheap prices. So after my high school, that is whereby I started hustling, searching for money to go university. Still have not gone to university yet, so I was just hustling like a casual work. So like casual work is the work of your hand, you know, that you've done with your hand, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's the casual work. You are not permanently employed, you are like just temporary employed. It's like helping people, building their houses, construction materials, fetching water, washing some people's clothes, you know what I mean? That is casual work. Cleaning the community, that is casual work. Giving it back to the community, even tour guiding, that is casual work. I'm like, any job that's come before me, I can do it, man. I can do it to get little something for my family, you know, to provide for my family. Any work that's come before me, I just take over and do it. I just use my brain to learn faster and understand and do that job well. Not all days are good. Some of the days they jump, man. They be hard for you. So me sometimes I need to like push a cart so that I get food, or like do construction works so that I get food for my family. And that's those are some of the challenges, man. This is known as Kibera Hamlet. This was a school which was built in one of the museums in Denmark, and I was one of the casual workers who were like building this school, helping them fixing the school. This school, it contained 8 classes, whereby every class carries 20 students. Kibera as a slum, we have so many challenges. We have, first of all, toilets in the plots, whereby you need to go to a private toilet. So many plots here, they don't have toilets. So some people at night, they use flying toilet, whereby they poop in the house in a plastic bag and then they just throw it. And when they throw it, it just go up into your iron sheet up in your house, man. So when it gets rains, your house men start leaking, because when someone poops and put it in a plastic bag and then throw it on your iron sheet on top of your roof, you know your roof will rust, you know. And then Kibera, like all of the houses are being on top of their roof, they are being built by a zinc mabati, like iron sheet, you know what I mean? You see, this place is a private toilet, whereby and the water is available here, there is toilet here, there is shower here. You see one plot like this, they share one bathroom and one toilet. Like this is the toilet. 17 families sharing toilets and bathroom. This is one of the bio centers in the community. It has toilet, it has a video showroom where you can see soccer, like football, and then it had showers. So you pay 5 Kenyan shilling when you go to the toilet, and then that 5 Kenyan shilling is the one that gives water. They pay for water, and they pay for the tissue papers, and like and this toilet, the waste doesn't go somewhere. They like recycle it, and they like they have a lab here whereby they produce biogas with the waste. Biogas. That's why this is known as movie bio center. You see. Kibera is a place where people people like they come together and then they think. When there's a problem, they think together and then they found a solution. Like the other day we saw that I show you that you can see water passing. That was a project from some of the Kibera people who came together. And even if you see those biocenters toilet, those biocenters toilet, those are the toilets that people of Kibera came together, like 50 members. They came together and they decided to start something. They saved and then they built something like this. They searched for fund and then they built something like that, bio toilet, to help the community. So when you are in Kibera, you need to visit Pentagon. I have the famous bar in Kibera, so enjoy yourself. You see, classic, like butterfly, classic coach, you know what I mean?
So that doesn't mean slums can't have such smart buildings, you know?
Yeah, we can upgrade our slum and even have something like this, man. Some of the people call Kibera Chocolate City. When Kibera rains, man, if your house it's close to the river, man, you can't sleep even in your house. You know what I mean? Because water gets in, you know what I mean, and like destroys your house. Some of these roofs are not well constructed. You know what I mean? They're like when it rains, they drop water. You see like water dropping in your house, so you need like to move to the other side and leave water like falling this side. You know what I mean? People in Kibera, they dispose their waste into the trench. So when it's rain, man, the trench blocks and the water diverts and get into some people's houses, man. You see, and it's danger and it's risky. It can bring like diseases to families, like typhoid. When the water gets into yours and catches your utensils, you know what I mean, it brings a typhoid, you know, malaria all over. Living in Kibera, it's sad. It's sad living in Kibera, but it's good in another way because it helps us in terms of a day to pass, you know what I mean? But I'm not enjoying living in Kibera. I would like my family living in a good house, good place. I don't like my family living in the place where I was being born, you know what I mean? I like them like living in a good house, you know, having good, like, let me say, tell you, just good life, you know what I mean? Living in Kibera is sad because, you know, you are being born here. Some of the grandmothers saw you while you are little boy. Now they see you, you have married, you have a child, just here in Kibera, the same place. You have not even moved. You know what I mean? So they enjoy while seeing people moving out of Kibera, you know. So living in Kibera is not joyful. It's just for the day to pass, you know what I mean? Because life in Kibera is not safe. Part-time, I'm a musician, I'm an artist, I do music. I spend most of my time in the studio, like freestyling, doing some stuff. I do Kenyan music, Kenyan style, you know what I mean? And Kenyan style music, I know in the year 2030 will be gone places, because nowadays Kenyan Kenyan music have sell a lot. So me, I'm trying. I know one day that's my dream. I know one day people will be seeing me on a TV and just saying that is Daniel from Kibera Slam. Oh, that was our friend, you know. This is my studio, my music studio. This is where we do our music. It's known as Level Up Production. It's here in Kibera. It promotes and nurture talent for the young generation and people here in Kibera. Whoever has talent, you just come in Level Up Production and produce your music here, and they market you. I'll get a promoter and a manager and a director of good quality video, whereby my music will go places. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they have many shows. If you have shows, man, you know, it'll go places. And that's my dream. I was born in the ghetto, raised in the ghetto, slum like just Soweto. I was born in the ghetto, raised in the ghetto, slum like just Soweto. I say it's L-O-V-E to Kibera. God made me without any error. I tell you, Kibera is my area. You know what I mean?
Raised in the ghetto. I was born in the ghetto, raised in the ghetto. Born in the ghetto, raised in the ghetto. Yeah. I was born in the ghetto, raised in the ghetto. Islam just like Soweto.